Hey guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Cities and Coffee. I believe this is episode 9. I probably shouldn't even say what episode it is, because I'm going to be wrong at a certain point in time. So I probably should just say welcome back to Cities and Coffee. But this time, like I said, we're going to be, like I said last time, I'm going to be fixing this little bit of traffic, which of course I need to do, because it's starting to back up and become a problem. I'm probably going to change this bit out, just because of, I think there's more efficient ways of doing things now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to doing this. We're going to that roundabout, to be honest. We'll just kind of take this back to there. That should be enough room for us getting started. But I hope you guys have been well. It's, yeah, I recorded yesterday. I think I've recorded one of these every day thus far. That's kind of been my goal. Well, not on purpose, it's just, it's been fun. It's not a purposeful goal, but it's been working out very well for me. So maybe right there, and then obviously I'll have to maneuver a fair few things here. This is too ridiculous now, as will this, which we don't need to do that anymore. So we can go ahead, take this here. Bring this all around. Maybe I'll make them these just for noise. I know they're not gonna like it anyways, but might as well make them sort of happy. And then we're gonna come in and fix it with this and make it look a little neater, just so it looks semi better. And we'll do something like that. Bring it around that way. Maybe bring this more towards this. Fix whatever it's doing out here. There we go. That's a little bit better. And as for this, we can go ahead and let's use the regular. Have it like this, and like that. And again, we'll sort this out a little bit, make it look better. Apparently it just doesn't want to bend the kind of more proper way, but that's not so bad. We'll kind of do the same with bringing this way, so it looks a little more normalized. It's a little bit lumpy, but I'm not too worried about that, although I can sort of fix it to a degree. Yeah, that just wants to be lumpy. That's fine though. A lot of floating cars now. Looks good. And then we can go ahead and redo this little bit here. That way, and this as well. And this can just have a little. Let me bring this down flat. It's just more for later, so I don't accidentally misplace it. And then go back here, straighten that up a bit. There we are. And I don't know if we really need to have it connected there anymore, because that might just cause more traffic problems than need be. So I might just cut that off. And here obviously we had, I believe these two bits were connected to a roundabout. But what we'll do now is go ahead and figure out what we're looking for is. Is this what I was using? Yeah, couldn't remember. And do something like that, which is beautiful. Looks great. There we go. That worked a little bit better. And then we can maybe go ahead and just do this. It can be our way to kind of get it connected again. There we go. Without being too ridiculous, and we can play it, and hopefully everything will be a little better. Obviously this is a stop lot, so it may not be the best, but we can see what happens. obviously having an intersection where they have to stop isn't the greatest thing in the world, but I kind of wait and see what happens to it first. It seems to be moving quickly enough that I think for now it's not going to be a problem. So that's fine. This is getting a bit busy, but it's kind of normal. I think it's better than it was, nonetheless. And then we can come back here and you know what, I'll leave it as is for now because it's actually not that bad. It's like moving relatively okay, so I'm not really too worried about it. And as always, gotta do this because I forget. And there we go. That looks good. And then mess that up again. Perfect, as I always do. So yeah, in the last episode we did build our university here. We've got a lot of people backing, which is great. We built this little cut through that everyone seems to be using and is super awesome. Really didn't expect much usage out of it yet, but it's been very well loved, it seems. We were saving up some money. We were going to look at getting a central park because that was a thing, and I was excited about doing that. Which I could do now. I mean, we've got the $200,000. I think it may have been under here. Was it? Can't remember where it was. Is this it? Yeah, Central Park. Wow. It's a big one. So we won't put it on like the sewage road. And this, is that noise? Yes, it is. So are these residences, or I guess they might be. Residence. Oh yeah, because this is where I started halving them a bit more, which is fine because I can just put on. No, can't put it on this side because I put that there. That's fine. But that's fine. I mean, it's noise, but it's not that bad, right? It only hurt the front ones.
This is the classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
Maybe I'll just do it anyways. Nothing really stopping me, is there? I think it would look good, like kind of best here. So we'll do it there. So we now have a central park, which is really cool actually. And it's got a road going through it, which I guess we could tie in. Feels a bit improper not to. I guess it could have its own entrance here, and we'll actually do the other one over here, so it's not so much in the same area, so it's not, you know, clogging up this too much. So there we go. An exceptionally large and fancy park. I don't know if this is actually something that you get in the game or if it's something I installed, but either way, I'm not complaining because it's exactly what I wanted. And I guess we can... How close can we... Oh, I see. So it's like all separate stuff, basically, that I can build off of. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I thought I could. Oh, yeah, I can. So I can sort of like build on my own branches off of it, it seems. Which is kind of nice. So I could build a biking path all the way to it, which could be something nice to have. And maybe... might be a bit far to connect it completely. I could just do this. And then there's a way from there, which is good. I remember one thing last time, the reason we kind of toned down on building the city is just due to its sheer cost of, like, this road just to do this, you know, it's, you know, almost $12,000 or so. So it's a bit expensive. But I want to continue, so I'm going to do what I can to keep it going. So we got that, and I was going to between and one up. I remember that. And there we go, we've got 2 more sections. And I might do this system again. It seems to be working okay for now. So I'm guessing it's going to be okay. We hope. But we'll do it. Is this the one way? Do I have a one way that's a bicycle path, isn't it? Don't I? 2-lane road, yep. But there is one. A small one way with it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then that makes it where we can have biking paths still. And we'll try to make them prefer biking around here too, if possible. Which, I mean, I say if possible, it's really quite possible, and I think it'll be quite easy. I was just kind of checking in on this, and it seems to be doing well, so that's awesome. But I guess next is we can go ahead and lay some more pops down here. Like so. And on over. Our treatment's getting a bit low, so we could go ahead and start filtering another one here. Won't hurt. And water availability will be going down once we do this, so let's go ahead and add this on as well. There we go, that seems to be connected. And everything else seems to be okay. Our processing status is a bit low. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we'll need to add another one. We probably could do with having another one over here. Just due to the size of our city and everything. Lessens water pollution. Can I do with that here? Will that do anything? Or is it just in general? I don't know, but I'm gonna put one there and just see what happens. It'd be really nice. Yeah, trash and pollution. Okay. Well, we'll see what that does. I don't think it's going to be much competition for this, but that's fine. Which I am tempted to go ahead and maybe actually do this. Destroy these and turn them to the eco ones. There we go. That's fine. And then connect these up like so. There we go. A little bit awkwardly, but it's done. And hopefully that'll make things start to get a little bit cleaner. Put it down as well. Don't think that, yeah, that does hurt us actually. They must not process as much. So it's 120,000. This is 60,000. Wow. So yeah, definitely not as much. We need to be able to get this, that's for sure. But we're not too far off. But I'll go ahead and add like another. I can add 2 of these. It's not gonna hurt anything. And hopefully that'll get us in a better spot to a degree. But I mean, we do want to be green. It is kind of like part of their thing here, so we'll be doing that. So yeah, the garbage is a bit of an issue here, but I see garbage trucks coming this way. So I'm gonna guess that they're on the way to be sorting that out. So that's good. All fine and dandy. One thing that I might do for this area, just so there's no more issues like that, I might just do like a little kind of branch off here. Let me go have the curvy road. We'll do like a little branch off here. That can just kind of go up here, curve behind the mountain where no one can see it, and then that can be another little processing plant. We just gotta hook that up with water. And there we go, so they can kind of cover that area without being too close, and it's not going to really bother anything. But again, we'll try to fix it out with all of the pollution and all that as well. We'll make sure that no one's polluting, hopefully, eventually, or with garbage and all that. My words aren't coming together very good today. It's later in the evening time I'd usually be recording because I had my computer working a little bit harder today. And, I don't know. It's better when I record in the mornings. I'm more here. Anyways, let's go ahead and... I was going to maybe make like a little bit here, but I don't really know what to make this because obviously we've got this going on. Which, you know, is helping this area. That's backing up, but it's not too bad. I'm starting to get a little bit of lag. I think, you know, the kind of stresses of the game are beginning, but it doesn't seem to be too bad, which is nice. So I'm not gonna, or I'm gonna hope that's not too bad, or gonna get too bad rather. So I guess I could go ahead and put like, we can kind of preemptively put some stuff here. So we'll have like a little soccer pitch or football pitch, and then we could have another, because I mean it's gonna be good to have in a city. And it might actually, I don't know if it helps with the roads at all, but we have a parking garage, and then all around here, I think since it is a parking garage, it's good for commercial. Around here should be residential, and then we could have some more offices, because there seems to be more, you know, a very high demand for offices now. And then for medical, how are we? We've got a little small medical center there. But yeah, I think we could definitely do with one of the big boys. It would not be a miss. And that could actually go here. That could be pretty nice, and that'll cover a lot of the area. Crematorium-wise, I guess we could, maybe we'll actually focus on that over here, where we could put it near one of these. And this should be completely empty, shouldn't it? Oh no. Well, we'll go ahead and start emptying it, and that one, because might as well just, you know, do what needs to be done. And then we have room for more. And this seems to be running really smoothly. This is still doing just fine. Everyone seems to be getting on this okay too. They seem to be in the right lanes and everything, so I think it's working out pretty smoothly thus far. I've not seen like any issues, which is nice. Obviously they're kind of moving over there instead of just doing it late or earlier, but it's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. And this is not being used yet, but I'm sure it will be in the not so far future once it becomes more populated. Because in reality, it's still not really built up all that much. And I guess, I mean, we could even just keep expanding. I mean, I could just keep going that way for pretty much forever. But I think what I'll do is I'll come up this way. I'll zoom in so I can actually see where the line is. I guess, would it be there? I think it's about there. Nope. Didn't know where it was, obviously. There we go, I can go like that. Oh, no, that's not good. Slightly moved at the end. Alright. And then we can do it here to here. And straight over yet again. Beautiful. Wait, what? That did not turn out like I anticipated in my head. Oh, I see, because, yeah, I'm obviously making it different. So if I can go right in the middle of this, that should half it evenly. And then we can go ahead and go with their system we did before. If I can find it here, I believe it was this one, with a little one-way. And we'll have, we can have one way that goes through here, and then maybe one like this, and one like this, just to kind of keep them divvied up a bit so they're not all coming out the same way to a degree. And go ahead and get this here. Beautiful. Perfect. And this will just be, I guess, just keeping with more of this, really. Just need a lot of everything right now, which I'll put a little bit extra residential in. And there are just dead people waiting for transport. Is that what we're getting? Yep, okay. Maybe we do need a crematorium over here. There we right beside, right beside the school. It's a good life lesson. So there we go. So that should be filling in, and then quite near future. And we should go ahead. I know I don't have burning buildings on, but just to make people happy, we'll have that down here. And police station, we look like we're okay with, but I'd rather have obviously more the merrier with that. So there we go. That seems to be good. How's this doing? Okay. I mean, it's cleaning that one bit. But no, I guess things are, in theory, looking better there, so that's good. And how are we? Okay. So crime rate is quite low, which is really good. We don't have a jail. Yeah, but I mean, I guess you don't really need one. There's no, like, it doesn't seem to be a problem thus far. So Metro, we could go ahead and add another branch. And maybe it would be good to add one over here in the industry. So another way to maybe tone down the traffic this way. Because as you can see, there is a fair bit. That would be pretty good. That would only take out one building. And then we can just... Ooh, not enough money. Alright, we can just wait a second. In this episode, we don't actually have coffee. We'll just have flavored strawberry watermelon water because I've already had like 2 pots of coffee today, so I really don't need more. Still very good though. Alright. Do I have enough now? There we go. Barely, but yes. And then from here to here and back, and that can go ahead and we will call that industry line. Oh wait, that wasn't even the right one. That was the unit line. Don't know why I did that. We can actually, I have a better idea. Let me go and delete that one. So let's go ahead and do from here to here, and then it can go down to here and then back. There we go. That might be a little bit better actually, just to go ahead and get the other one in. So Metro, and then this can be the industry line. There we go, and enter. Perfect. And I mean, it's been working pretty well. The buses are still more popular, but that's okay. That's no issue for now. We'll eventually, hopefully, make the Metro the more popular choice. But yeah, a lot of these just normal industry trying to make their way in. I mean, it is pretty crowded at this point, which, you know, I could sort out really, but it's not. I don't think it's bad enough to where it's causing any issues. So I might just keep it as is, save some money, because I don't think it's actually causing like any money loss or anything like that. Ah, okay, now it's becoming a problem. There we go. I knew we'd get there eventually. But another way to fix that, we might be able to... Well, no, it's not even people coming from there, really. So just to figure out what the problem is, it might not, you know, it's not this, to my knowledge, because it might be where I only have one entrance, but I'm going to hold off on just having, you know, try to have one entrance for as long as possible. But what I'll do is I'll delete all this, very loudly, and go all the way back to here. Then we'll go to our good old trusty road system again, which is that one usually. But let me check out this. Okay, that was too much for my head to handle already. I have used it before actually, but I'd like to see it above ground, as you can't see it. Well, and this one, I don't quite remember how that one works. It's a highway exit, okay. So let's go ahead, we'll, I'll just build to it so it's neater. So we can have this right here. Perfect. And this can just connect on back up again. And vice versa. And then this, that's all I have to do. And then have this just as that again. Let's see if that fixes anything here. Because that should hopefully kind of solve itself. And I don't know why that's... There we go. Shouldn't be that. It wanted to turn into a lot, so we'll give that a couple of minutes as all of this comes in and see if that helps any. But yeah, I mean, they're having some issues here. I guess because they're all wanting to go into that right lane. Trying to think of like an easy way to go about this. I could make a lane that literally just goes to here. I don't know, like a little shortcut lane. Let me see if that does anything. My idea is just like a little cheeky sort of lane that does maybe this. So just like a quick little cut through, so maybe not so many people are trying to do both of those. I mean, I know it's gonna make that a bit slower, but it might make this a little more sufferable in a way. Now it's just slowing that one down, isn't it? We'll see. Because maybe it's just the traffic coming from that. I guess this is all the people trying to get off and go the same way. Let me make multiple entrances. I think that's going to be a necessity. Let me see how much that costs again. So it is 29,000, so I've got enough to do so. And we'll make the next entrance just like link up to here, I think. In fact, we might even do it a little bit farther down. Probably should pause it instead of just deleting the thing. So there we go. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And then bring that back. And that was the wrong road, wasn't it? Yep. That's the wrong road again, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. Again, it's an evening. Don't let me record these times. There we go. And just kind of dekinkify that a bit. And then we can go ahead and get our big road. And the hope here is just have it as a nice road that can go into this bit. Okay, not enough money. That's fine. We'll just gain some money and then finish that off. Luckily, that won't take very long. Oh boy, yeah, still a whole lot of traffic there. Alright. I've made it worse. That's pretty good. We've nearly got enough, I think. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's see if that does anything, like maybe bringing some traffic out of there. Instead of them all like trying to take this one as well, so it might only make it the other type of traffic. That's the problem. Who knows? Maybe. It's hard telling. I could. I was thinking about taking this away actually, and then building just a way that goes around to here. So they take this way in, but I guess it just then will back up here. So maybe no matter what I do there, it might just be a bit of a mess. Are people using this? No. I mean, yeah, they are, but maybe that will help a little bit longer or like later down the line here. Like I said, I'll give this just a little bit. I'll give it like some time just to see what happens to it, and then I'll come back to it. But for now, it looks like it's going to be maybe a little bit of an issue. It'll be something that's obviously quite fixable. It just has to win. I think the problem is, yeah, just it's everyone trying to get on this bit. Because they're coming from here as well, and I can't really, you know, I can't prevent them from doing that. Maybe that one idea would work. Make it the only way in. Doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Don't know how much money it'll be, but I don't know, I might find out. Alright, let's do that. This way. And see if that works. Just kind of see what happens. Because maybe that'll sort it out a bit more, and then the people wanting to go that way as well can go through that way. We'll see. I mean, already it has a bit better of a flow. If I do this with the nodes, or the lane connector, I can make it where you can only go there, and you can only go there. And that might sort out a lot of that. There we go. That's a bit of something. Maybe I solved it. Just maybe. I think I might have. I think they're figuring out what they need to do. Obviously, yeah, they can still take this and go that way now. But I think a majority of people will start taking this way. People are going to be freaking out here. But that can also go straight. That's fine to keep going straight. Why is it? I don't mind if it goes straight in that way. Let's just take that one away. There we go. Maybe that'll... Because the AI should recognize that at some point soon. And maybe work around it. Hopefully. Or is it going to be worse because it doesn't have like a dedicated lane? I really don't know. Maybe it'd be better to have this as like a one lane. Maybe the 3 is like too much decision for them. Kind of watching what like the new AI does when they come in. Let's see, let's do this just to see. Curious if it gives any different outcome with like this being kind of screwy. I'll come back to it in a minute just to see what happens. But the traffic in the actual downtown area, it seems to be good. There's a lot of dead people, like a lot. I don't know if we just need more. I guess we do. We can go ahead and put a cemetery down here. Just try to get more people, I guess, taken away, but there's a lot more than I anticipated for that happening. Oh, we have community pool. That would be kind of cool here, actually. And that's a health thing. That would fit in pretty well here. Then obviously I can come in and sort that out later. But yeah, all this seems to be moving well. Like, this is a more typical sort of downtown-y traffic thing. So that's good. And this seems a lot better now. It seems like they're actually making the proper decision. So hopefully that's better. This is bad. That's for sure. Trying to think of the best way to maybe go about fixing that. What was this? Oh, guitar tabs for some reason. It's contacting me. Let's again loudly delete some stuff here. These buildings because they just won't need anyways. And let's see. So maybe having something connected like this will end up being good with the other. Well, no, they'd only be going this way for this, so that's fine. So maybe something like that, and kind of like we did before, where we kind of connect it, you know, having its own little separate bit. Then we can upgrade this. Now, and go ahead and go to this tool. Oh. There we go. And as silly as it may look, I think that may work out for the best. And we could even... because, I mean, it's already... well, it doesn't have a lot there, so I guess it's best not to do so. We'll see what that does, but that is a lot, so that may not work so well. And I don't want zoning here.
Welcome to the classics.
That's,
Classical
again,
music for
that's
classy
asking for
people.
trouble.
And that's not classic.
Yeah, see, that's not what we want. Okay.
Look it up.
Are these, like, anything important? It doesn't look like it. Okay. So here's my idea. To go ahead and have one coming off of here. If I can get down to it. Like so. And one going on to here like so. Why not? I don't think that'll hurt anything. We'll find out. It's kind of just a thing of trial and error. But that's still got a lot, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But it doesn't necessarily need one. Let's see. I mean, I think it probably does need one, but I'm not going to give it one. Just to see if it moves anything a little faster. What happens if I just turn all the lights off? That's the real question here. Have them decide to make all their own decisions. Yeah, because the main thing about this is actually getting them into this little fray. It seems to be working all right, but I think I'd rather have nothing here. And then maybe make this other bit a one-way. Maybe something like that. And with no lights there, it can kind of maybe work. It's a crapshoot, but it might happen. I just hiccuped. No. All right. Maybe also. Because why not? It's far enough away from any other intersection, so it might actually work. It's just kind of the hope. What happens if I make that the only way in? Because I'm thinking if it's a longer road, they might actually, you know, it might take a little bit more time for this to back up. They can make it back, can't they? Yeah, I think. I think it's just really crowded. I think that's the issue. So, my hope is that everyone will go into there, but they're just disappearing instead. I'm not entirely sure why. So like this blue van, where are you going? So you're going all the way over there, but instead you're freaking out here. I could... I'm wondering how wise it would be, probably not very, to build like my own little, like another little shortcut, but just onto this roundabout. I don't know if they take it because it might actually be too much of a distance. Unless... this, because, you know, ingenuity and such. Let's see if that does anything. I kind of doubt they'll take it though. Yeah, no one's biting thus far. If I get one car, I'll determine it a success. Come on, just one. That's all I need. I guess because that's still just the shorter way, isn't it? Which means, yeah, it's being more used, and I don't see people taking that way anymore, actually. So it may have just been the old, like, sort of AI's thinking, like, working its way out. And, in fact, I could even upgrade this to a 2-lane highway, so it has one for the left and right lane. There we go. Might even help it a little bit more. Oh, I saw one car ticket. It's a success. Success. I can speak, I promise. Sure. The only problem with this is, don't really need this entire roundabout for this situation. Just need to make the road longer. Oh well, we're keeping it. It might come in handy at some other point. But it does seem to be sort of fixing the issue that we were having for the meantime. This is still going pretty well, so I won't be doing anything with that yet. This is looking pretty good, actually. So I'm happy with that. Don't know how's this one being used. A little bit, so that's fine. It'll be more used, obviously, once we start building more this way as well. So I'm not really going to complain. So we could go ahead and, I guess, expand even more. Try to get some more of that population. Maybe here. And bring it over that way. And we'll leave these big as well. Not looking to pack everyone in so much anyways, yet. So that's big, yeah. And then, still to make for commercial, which is hilarious. But there we go. And right here could actually be a good little spot for some residential. That'd be pretty nice. And then along the south side would be fun. And then maybe some commercial on the outside of this. Or not commercial, but offices. So there we go. That's pretty good. We seem to be definitely coming up in the world thus far. We're getting better. This I don't know what we'll do with yet. I think it might eventually be another way into the downtown. As a less crowded route, because there'll probably be some over here as well. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and kind of build it out so I don't forget what I kind of have planned. So something sort of, maybe have it curved. So something that can kind of maybe even go along the river so it looks nice enough. Then you can kind of come into here, and that'll be another way into the downtown as well. That'll eventually, you know, be linked up to everything else. Is that all? Okay, I thought there was another light there. I was gonna say that's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, that'd be pretty good, and I could even build, you know, a direct route into there, which may not be amiss. Sorry for your home. Oops. But that kind of works out well and gets a bit more what we're looking for. Is anyone using this yet? Like, is there anyone in here? There's an amphitheater. If I see one person, I will be very happy. Oh, okay, he's on the sidewalk, but that was pretty close. It was almost close enough to count. How many people have used it? Wow, not many. That's fine though. It's making our people happy, and that's the main thing. And people are using this, surprisingly as well, which might even help with the congestion. So it's pretty good. Not too shabby. And obviously this is just kind of busy because it's the way out. And this is still pretty good. Let's check. Oh, this is actually going really well. This is much, much less crowded. A lot more people are using this one as well, surprisingly. I didn't anticipate that that would work. But it looks like it's actually working, which is really good. Alright, great. I think that we've done well with something. I don't really know what we've done this episode other than we made this little bit to help with sorted garbage issues, and we need to obviously put something here for crime. This needs some help, so we can just put one in there. You know, I'm not sure what we've done really beyond that. But you know, we're getting there. Things are progressing to a degree, I think. Our population is progressing, and that's a big point. So yeah, hopefully in oh wait, that was a one-way. Oh well, still works. Hopefully in the next episode of this we'll be able to go ahead and start expanding some more areas yet again. That looks really weird. From above it looks like it's almost like weird T-shaped thing. We'll be able to expand some more areas, maybe do some more work on Carlos Heights. It looks like it's going to probably need some traffic adjusting here in the future. But that's fine. I don't think it's going to be really an issue. He says, I don't think it's going to be hard to fix, I should say. And then we'll work on getting, you know, a couple more of these areas sort of ready to go. We'll expand more of the downtown, which is just going to be a big grid mess, of course. Maybe we will put a little bit of like alleyways and stuff in here just to make it even more messy and fun. I like this one way actually, it's quite nice. Probably use a lot, probably mostly that. We'll try to make people bike friendly in the entire thing here, and do what we can just to keep getting people in and keep growing, which, yeah, I think we're so close to hitting 34,000. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, we should definitely hit that next time and then get the eco water treatment plant and all of that. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next episode, oh boy, of Cities and Coffee. And for now, goodbye. Gotta hit the end record button. It's late.